I'm hanging out with my family in Pasadena, and they have a pretty big dog, and they had the crazy idea to put in a dog flap for this huge dog. Like, oh please. And called obviously Tiny, obviously. And we were just making breakfast. Tiny's been gone for a while. And we're making a really delicious, like, healthy, nutritious breakfast with scrambled eggs and some nice lean strips of bacon, avocado, and some fried zucchini, some gently fried zucchini. Oof, this is gonna load us up to go for a trek in about an hour and go see the nature over in an hour. And all of a sudden we hear barks outside. I think, oh, what? And I walk through the big white house to the front door, and my cousins are behind me. So are my aunt and uncle, because they say, well, this is a new type of bark. Like, it sounds, not alarming. It's like extra excited. And all of a sudden we see Tiny kind of flopping through that gigantic dog flap. A big, long Great Dane, legs, and the tan color, odd big fella. And I can smell the bacon frying. Oh, that delicious bacon smell filling my nostrils. We look at the dog with some amusement, and then all of a sudden, the flap opens up again. We're like, huh? What the hell? Another dog? And then all of a sudden it plops in, and we realize this is no ordinary dog. Actually, this is no dog at all. This is a deer. A deer has followed Tiny home. And it is just lovely. It has this lovely, soft, downy fur. It must be quite young, but not a baby, obviously. It's about half the size of Tiny. Maybe, what is this, like 3 months old? I don't know. And then he has these white little beautiful flecks on his pale brown fur, this bushy little tail. And he looks at us just absolutely surprised, like, whoa, nobody told me this was going on. It seems fine with it after a few seconds. I wonder if it can tell our giant beaming faces are actually just doing that, just beaming. They'll go, oh my God. And all of us here, some of us throw our hands to our face. I cover my mouth, but my smile grows over the palms of my hands. We're laughing, delighted. Can't believe our luck here. And I have a big grin on my face, and I guess the deer is a bit hungry, and he ends up, at first he checks in with his buddy, and his buddy nudges him, Tiny nudges him, and then nudges us, and nudges the deer, nudges us, and the deer kind of gets it. So the deer comes over, and I'm the first one kind of up ahead, and he is slowly approaching me, and I'm looking at this deer in this house. And all of a sudden I put my hand out a little bit, really slowly, and the little guy puts his wet muzzle against that part of the hand that's like between the thumb and the index finger, And I feel that nice little wet nuzzle right there, tapping it like, I think, oh my goodness, this has never happened. This is beautiful. I feel the little connection of this wild animal. And I look to see if maybe he's injured or something. My family's looking on the side. We think, well, it seems not. It seems he's walking okay. Let's try to get him back to nature. But first it looks like he needs a little food. Like maybe he got lost and needs a little food. So I slowly kneel down to get to eye level. And he seems to like that. And when I'm doing this operation, I notice it's a she. And I shake my head and I think, oh, the effective, like the default anthropomorphizing oops, was set towards male, unless we're talking about like a virtual assistant from 10 years ago or something. So I say, hey, it's a she. And we all kind of cheer. Well, sorority. And somebody runs into the kitchen to look to see what this deer might like, and people move back to do that. So I have a little moment alone with this beautiful deer, and I look into its big eyes, big brown eyes shining. And I feel so at peace, so grateful in this moment. I'm a little worried for the little deer, but I know it's going to work out. I have full trust. And I lay my hand against its neck, my other hand, and I feel its steady heartbeat. It's calm. I'm calm. The moment is calm, and I'm full of gratitude and love. And this feeling is a deep green that I notice emanates from the deer, really comes towards me through that palm of my hand that's against its neck. And we're both soothed by the moment, grateful for help in life. I'm smelling the bacon, and he knows we're getting food. He knows, she really knows. And I breathe in that beautiful blue energy. I breathe it in again. And the blue intensifies throughout my body. It has seeped in through every pore. In 360, it just picks it up from the air around me. Blue energy everywhere, outside and inside of me, outside and inside of the deer. This is the energy of life that feeds us all and lets us every day have a new set of a new body. Every day we're in a new body. Billions of our cells are new every day. Every day I have these billions of cells working in my favor. In Bjork's words, an army of me. So with that, I take one last big breath in to anchor this beautiful blue, shining energy that shines from the tips of my toes up my ankles, my calves, my knees. And another breath in moves it through my hips, all the way to inside my pelvis, my gut, my stomach, all my organs, up into my lungs. My heart is blue in the beautiful way. Up into my shoulders, my neck, all the way the crown of my head, lighting me up. I'm like a lighthouse of energy, beaming. And now a real last breath right now that anchors this energy inside of my cells, inside of the deer. It's there for us forever. And I take a deep breath. I put my left hand around my right wrist and exhale as I think, peace.